What do you have siblings?
Do I have siblings?
Yeah.
Loads.
How many?
I got 5 brothers and 5 sisters.
Oh.
How many do you think? Like, are you?
So it depends. For my mom, I'm the 4th child. For my dad, I'm the 1st child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just straight up.
No.
I don't know, like you said it with bare confidence, innit? You get me?
No, because it's easy to remember. 5 brothers, 5 sisters. So, yeah.
Okay, fair play. And you?
So one older brother. Me and my brother.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, on my mum's side, I could tell you my dad's side. I couldn't do it.
Oh, I think like you don't know that
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
That
yeah.
mean stuff.
I know I got older siblings, but I was around.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you're only owning one right now.
Makes sense. Not at all.
And you got 2 siblings.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Well, I guess that number, innit? You got 1, I got 10, you got 2.
I only got one older brother still.
That's not bad.
And he survived the race as well.
Well done to your parents.
I don't think it's based on down on parents though. You know,
Well,
like,
it might help. It might be a factor, you know? Because you don't say if you got depression burned, they would have said, I blame the parents.
no, but then like, is it really like those that go down that road? Is it really the parents' fault?
Not the parents' fault, but I feel like it's a contributing factor.
No, you say that.
Possibly.
Because it's what around you.
But you can have. I know people that's got good parents and.
No, I know.
100% there's bare man that, you know.
But you say people have good parents, and this is the thing. Somebody can have parents that are so damn good to the point where they're strict that they actually push their kids away. So it all depends on how you look at it. Everything around you, I believe, plays a factor. Me being here right now, like obviously my car's downstairs, everything plays a factor. Whether it's not saying it's your parents' fault or is your parents the reason why you're successful or whatever, but I feel everything does play a role.
I feel like it's easier to blame the parents. Because to be honest, if I had a child, yeah, and I provide a home, you know, take you like, get taken to school, give you everything, and you still end up going on a road to be saying, rapping about, rah, I grew up in the ends. No, you didn't. You grew up in a house where you was raised properly. You get me? But I feel like certain man just use that as an excuse. Bro, I grew up with a single mum and, like, so certain times it's really just not the parent. I feel like it's just
I agree,
choice.
but I still do think that it plays a factor. It's not their fault, but it does because even that parent that might be okay, it's a single parent, but she's having to go to work. She's this and that. She don't have that much time to give to you. Like for example, to even listen to you having a conversation about something.
But then that's down to the parents' choice. Because deeper, if you only have like a few like limited time with your child, it really like that time there makes a big difference in it. Yeah, me, whatever you decide to do with it, because you can spend that time in your room talking to your friends, or like, so, hey son, like, how's your day today? Well, obviously, I'm not a parent there, so I'm only just talking from vibes.
Yeah. No, I think everything plays a factor because, like you said earlier, there are 2 people that come from the same area, but one's successful, one's not. Also, there's more than one thing to consider because some people I feel are just destined to just do madness. Like no matter how much, like you could put them in the best school, do whatever, they're not about that life. Just like you weren't about that hard life, they're not about the soft life, you know?
No, I get you, but you can still be soft.
Yeah, but
you can still be hard.
It sounded a bit mad.
No, not soft like that, you know, like just calm, you know? Oh, soft life is a thing, have you not seen it?
Soft life?
Yeah, there's
So
like,
what?
I'm not a strong black woman, I want the soft life. It's not in a rude way, it's saying that I don't want to struggle, I don't have to struggle, I need to.
I get what you mean. I didn't take it to an offense.
He did.
Like, it just sounded nuts. Like,
Because I said soft, don't associate soft with man them.
say it.
But don't associate the word soft with man
Yeah,
them.
you get me.
No, it's true,
Yeah,
I
you
get
get me.
The thing is, like, with man, like, a lot comes down to a lot of pride and ego still. Are you not ready?
Yeah, we ready.
What, do you want to listen to the song first?
No.
I don't know, you just started.
No, I'm ready, so I'm getting ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, cool. I'm ready.
I am so ready.
Why don't you feel free to adjust the mic however you want?
Okay. Wait, sharing the mic, can't we?
I'll go on.
Oh, you. Okay, thank you, girl.
Check. Obviously, normally I'll turn the volume here just so they can hear yourselves. Shout out to everyone who's currently locked in right now. It's your boy DA Tigers representing the Tigers show each and every Thursday from 6 PM to 8 PM. And I've got 2 brand new special guests with me. Who have I got inside the studio?
You have your girl forever, Sasha.
Cheers.
And you got your girl now from Truth.
That is mad, you know. You already both have your fronts, like, you know. I did not have that when I first started. It was just like, I'm just Ty Gibz from on top. But yeah, welcome to the, I don't even know. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the station. How you lot feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, bless.
That quick little deep breath.
No, I'm feeling good because this is spontaneous. So it's like, I'm feeling good.
That's cool, that's cool. Obviously, welcome to the station. But you know what, obviously, I normally do my talk shows on Monday nights.
Cool.
Thursday evening, shout out to everyone who's locked in, wherever you are. Feel free to get involved into the conversation at 07888 955. Sorry, that number will sink in eventually. Like, I messed up many times while I've done this. But you know what, since you guys are new, I want to hear one interesting fact about you guys. Yes, I'm going to put you guys both on the spot live on air. This is what Ty Gibz does.
Okay.
One interesting fact.
One interesting fact.
I'll go whilst I think. I can't swim.
I respect the honesty, you know. I respect it.
But I'm okay with that.
Huh?
I'm actually happy with that. I'm okay with that.
Dora, you're definitely not alone because I know that there's definitely people out there like that. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, I can add to that. I can't swim, but I can ice skate. I can't rollerblade. It's weird.
You could.
I can ice skate, but I can't
I
rollerblade.
actually don't like ice skating, you know. I've never
I
liked
love
it.
ice skating. I just can't rollerblade. I don't know why.
I've done it
It's
once.
weird.
It's a bit dangerous, isn't it? If you
Well, ice
ever
skating.
fall down, then blades.
You see?
Woo!
That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
No, roller skating is the way forward. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done neither of them in years, but I'd rather roller skating.
Yeah, I would rather roller skating. Ice skating is dangerous.
You know what? Rollerblades are becoming very popular nowadays. I think maybe this summer,
You know, yeah, but I'm not.
give it a go.
Yeah, there we go.
Give it a go. Who knows?
Obviously, roller skate for me and ice skating,
Roller
yeah, that's never seen me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know what? Obviously, thank you for sharing an interesting fact. I feel like I should do the same
Yeah,
thing
I was
as
gonna
well.
say, hey.
I mean, obviously, I'm Ty Gibz. I've been DJing for probably about 7 years now.
Okay.
I've been on Top Radio for over a year. Is that good? Is that good enough?
No, keep going.
I said keep going. Oh my days, what more?
Tell us more.
Cool. I do events as well. Outside of On Top, what else do I do? I don't know. I do a lot of things, innit? All of my shows are on YouTube, so everyone who's locked in right now, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel at TYGIBZ. You can catch all my interviews there, and this one's gonna be there as well.
It's Ty Gibz, like your real name. That's off your real name, right?
We can talk of air, you know. We can talk of air. As far as I'm aware, like, my name is Ty Gibz, people, isn't it? It is TYGIBZ. When I put a full stop on that.
Yeah.
But you know, I got how I got 2 women that's like on the show right now. So I want to have a quick little debate, isn't it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Truth Debate.
Truth debate.
Yeah.
Talk more about that.
Well, Truth is about a platform where you can come on. So they're live Instagram every Monday. You can come on and speak or choose on various topics that could be from different types of relationship settings, like accountability, cheating, and you just be honest and open. Sometimes people don't like your opinions, but you know what? Everyone's perspective is going to be different, and you just learn from one another.
And you didn't want to mention this.
What do you mean? That's what Truth is about.
He probably thought you were being poetic. He didn't know you.
So you're used to debates.
Of course I'm used to
Alright, cool. Give us the debate.
I
F
did-
my one. F my one.
Okay. Give you a debate.
Yeah. This is how talk shows go, man. Talk
Alright.
shows go.
Okay, what did I talk about last Monday? That kind of blew up, right? As a man,
Oh god. Oh lad. Oh damn. Just like that.
Game over.
as a man, can a career-driven woman intimidate you?
No. If you're throwing money in my face, like, if you're braggadocious about it, well, if you're braggadocious about it, I'd probably just leave. But if you're humble about it, I feel like that's calm.
Okay, so if someone's earning twice more than you, would that...
If she's
make
cool
you-
with it, then cool.
Are you cool with it though?
Yeah.
Not if she, are you cool with it as
Yeah.
a man?
I could've-
Before she asked that question, have you ever thought about that question though? Because you answered
Yeah.
kind of quick.
No, 'cause I feel like I've had that debate at some
Okay.
point during my show, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, if not, like, obviously right now there's a lot of pressures in it, in regards to, you know, as a man having to make more money, this, that, and another. But at the end of the day, I'm still a grinder anyways. And if you're making more money, at the same time, teach me.
Okay.
I love that. You
Okay.
get me? Like, it's not always a battle, because then the relationship ain't gonna be healthy. We're both happy where you are, and like, because deep it, if I'm doing events, I can still bring you in.
That's
If I'm
true.
doing radio or DJing, I can still bring you out. Like, everybody can eat, it's just still being cool about it. Dims, what's your thoughts on it?
I agree with you. Exactly what you just said, my bro. I
Yeah.
can't lie to you. Teach me. If you're making more money, it's not intimidating to me. But you see what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with you, my bro.
It's interesting you said that because one of the persons that came on my live was like saying, "No, no woman can earn no more money than me. Are you mad?
I love the
Are you
honesty.
crazy?"
The thing is, you can't always be the
Like-
smartest guy in the room. You can't always be the funniest, like,
Listen, he was like, "No, are you mad? That's no. No woman's putting me down and putting my manhood down." I was like, but you know, it might be that you've lost your job or whatever. Like look at lockdown. People lose their jobs. It's like that. No woman's taking the mick out of me. Blah 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 blah. So there are some men out there. They're a bit intimidated, a bit scared to approach women, to speak to women because they automatically think the woman's gonna put them down. But it might be the type of women they're going for.
I definitely hear that. Sasha, what's your thoughts?
It's interesting what you said about the guy who basically doesn't want another woman that earns more than him. And like I said, it's what the type of women that he picks up. The
Yeah.
thing is, if he's used to something, and this is where childhood plays a role and all that kind of stuff, if you're used to people talking down at you and you know that triggers you and stuff
Yeah.
like that, automatically men think, okay, she's earning enough money, so what's gonna happen is she's gonna tell me, well, you can't tell me this, you can't da 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 da. She's gonna be like wearing the pants, depending on how their mind is functioning. Do you know what I mean? Because some guys are okay with women earning more than them. They're actually happy because then they don't have to stress about paying all the bills.
Very
you know,
true.
so
I feel like that should be a thing regardless. I'm not gonna lie.
paying
Even
all
if
the bills,
Huh?
paying all the
Hold
bills.
on. Even if I'm making more money than you,
Yeah,
life ain't free, you know.
yeah.
Exactly. So do you think you could just be like living in my yard? No. You're still paying something.
Yeah, but if she's earning more than you, alright, say in a relationship, a man and a woman, they're earning equal amount of money.
Alright.
Some men might feel like, okay, the men might feel, I'll pay a little bit more because a man is supposed to,
Yeah.
do this and that. But if she's earning more than him, he might think, well, actually, I might not have to pay that much more.
If you could find a fine line in it, like if you can find a middle ground, whatever works. But as a man having to pay for everything, that's a battle. Paying more, alright, cool, whatever works. As long as like she knows that life ain't free. Yeah, me. And to be honest, what are you gonna say?
Okay, so as she's earning more, would you expect her to have the higher percentage?
It depends how mad the bills are.
I just want to know, how do we know how each other's partners, how much they're earning? Because is this even a conversation? Because me personally, I don't like talking about money. I really don't. Like, I just want to know you could take care of
No,
yourself.
I get what you mean. Still, that's kind of like.
Yeah, so how do we know you're earning more? I don't even want
No,
to know
but if you
that.
gotta live, cool, I wouldn't necessarily ask, bro, like how much are you earning? 'Cause I don't technically need to know that. But I would fairly need to know, can you cover this? Can you cover that? So I'm fairly still gonna get a gist.
Yeah,
of
so
it.
even if they're not earning money, they are expected to pay the bills, right?
Yeah.
So I don't need to know how much you're earning. Just know you're covering your bill and that's that. If you want to go and say, all right, I got extra money to spend, okay, we can invest that. We could do something else with that, but I don't
GPS
see.
signal lost.
All right,
That's
GPS
mad.
signal lost.
Shout out to everyone who's currently
that
driving right now. Shout out to everyone who's currently lost right now. Shout out to everyone who's at a red light. Shout out to anyone who's behind that slow driver and anyone's had a rush. Shout out to anyone who's just cruising as well. Shout out to anyone whose navigation is just taking you the wrong way. Oh my days.
Oh my god. I suppose that's that middle is either that person's gonna cover that bill, or that person might be a bit tight. Because some people are a bit tight with money, they don't know what part of it.
But you're gonna have to communicate that.
But people can lie.
The truth will literally come out eventually. We're living together or like we got something going. If you fall off, like you should be able to communicate that. But even if you don't, it's eventually gonna show. Cause say like if you're used to your partner spending money on like they normally spend like this much a week, or like when you lot go out, like they spend like you kind of clock onto their spending habits. If you start seeing it like decreasing, or it's like, oh, like you normally buy this just for fun or whatever, it's eventually gonna show. Or it's like, oh, are you not gonna come out tonight? Nah, I like it. I'm just spending the night in. But that's unlike you. Alright, so there's probably a reason behind it.
Yeah.
So you always got to stay in your financial lane.
Yeah, fully. Just basically live below your means kind of thing, I think. And everybody should just have their own bills or whatever you need to pay. You split it. Whether your pay increase or your pay decrease, it stay the same, because I tell you what, life continues. So if you lose your job, you know you have to go get one real quick. Not because I'm covering the bill. Because I feel like when we do that thing of, you earn more than me, so you should pay more, the next person feel like, well, I can slack off. I can just be mediocre. No, we're splitting, and that's where it's staying at.
My woman's got to be a hustler, man. She's all got to be ambitious. But you know what? Wait, so if your partner fell off like a month, like, they lost their job, let me say like about 2 to 3 months, they probably ain't working, or like their income is a lot more lower than what you're used to. Would you be cool with covering his side of it?
No, because guess what? I shouldn't have to cover his side of it. It's 2-3 months. Now you're telling me that all you've been doing is working just to pay bills. You don't have a little savings that you can just, upkeep?
Oh Lord, James, what's your thoughts, man? Get involved inside the conversation.
You need help.
No, I can't just see him laughing over there, innit?
Yeah, no, it's funny still. I don't know what to say still, but I feel like if I hear what you're saying with savings and stuff, I man should have savings in it, fam, but life, innit, you never know what could happen. Something could happen, funeral, anything that could happen, your money gone in it. You see what I'm saying? Your car break down, you see what I'm saying? So you're telling me if I lost my job, you're not willing to pay for the rent for those 2 months until I get my job back on.
Like I said, you should have savings, but you've just inserted something else in the conversation. Now, if there's like an emergency, like a funeral, that's different, because you can see that this is happening. You're together, right? So obviously, I would think that even the funeral expenses, you would have both tackled that. It wouldn't have just been on you. Do you know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying, but life don't go perfect how you're thinking, like, oh, right.
Nah, I feel like people use it as a cushion, as, well, it's alright if I lose my job because Bay's gonna cover it.
No, it's not, it's alright. I'm trying to get my life together, and in the meantime...
That's what your 20s are for, darling.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, just like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
For me, sorry, but if I'm in a relationship, and if I fall off, my woman's got to at least have my back. So you're gonna leave a man? So you're gonna leave a man?
I never said I'm leaving the man. All I'm saying is that, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, it's got to be somebody who's financially sensible to know that they have some savings down. So when rainy days happen, you have to have that. And you can't, so it's been a year, you haven't had a job, and things are going, I can see that you're trying, that's different. But the first 2-3 months, and I have to cover it.
Oh, the first 2-3 months?
Yeah, you said 2-3 months, they haven't been working.
I just meant like during that relationship, I never said the first.
No.
It's the first.
No. 2-3 months they're out of job, out of work. That's what he said. Not in the relationship. 2-3 months they haven't been working. They should have a savings to cover them for that. At least up to 6 months.
Well, we're talking about mid-relationship or at the start? What? It's a big difference. It's a big difference.
The start of the relationship, that's kind of mad because I'm not invested. So you
100%. That's what I'm saying. If we're talking about mid-relationship,
no, when I said the first 2-3 months, I mean of you losing your job. You should be able to cover yourself. You should be good.
Oh, yeah. I get what you mean.
So say, for example, your partner don't have no savings, because let's be real, right?
Yeah.
There are some people, they're not financially
sensible.
Yeah, they got the financial. They got that finance knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So if they haven't got any savings, are you saying you're still expecting them to find some way to pay for that bill?
100%.
Really?
Of course, why not? We gotta live, don't we?
You cannot afford.
No, I tell you what, right? I'm sitting here, right? Imagine if you're single now, right?
Okay.
There's nobody there to help you. You can't afford this, you can't afford that. Don't you work harder to make sure you can afford this and that?
But don't forget though, a lot of people just have their 9-to-5 jobs in it. It's different compared to like being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You get me? So if you're used to earning however much a month, don't forget, especially with the cost of living nowadays as well, people are just about being able to pay for food. You get me? So imagine losing your job now. What are savings? Because you're just about living.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what, you just start saving? You weren't saving from time ago?
Don't forget, prices have gone up.
You have to.
Times are tough and the prices have gone up. Like
petrol is
you see some people, they can go and buy a trainers, like once a month they get trainers. And then you're gonna tell me, now you've lost your job, you need me to help you to sort your bills out. No, your priorities are all wrong. Some of that trainer's money needed to slash and go into a bank account to save for a rainy day.
You ain't taking no excuses.
I hear what you're saying, but it depends on what kind of age you're looking at as well, you see what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's true.
Because certain people, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're a grown man, alright, there's no exceptions, you get me? If you're a grown man,
you can't really say no exceptions.
But also, if you're a kid, you have no business splitting a bill with nobody in no relationship.
What do you class as a kid?
Like, you know, in younger generation.
What, like
the younger-
teenagers?
No, like the young 20s and
Yeah.
that, being in a relationship. Because you said older men, you're expecting them to be more established and
Yeah, of
having...
course.
Yeah, but
As you
younger, in your 20s and stuff, see, splitting a bill together, that's crazy already. Because I would think that a lot of them are still trying to go through the notions of how to save, how to sort their money out. So to do that with somebody else can be a bit conflicting. That will create problems. So if you want relationship problems, then go ahead and do that. In my opinion. True.
That's hard. That's
You just want to help somebody's son. Tell
no.
him.
No. It's not about that. But do you know what it is? It's like, I don't know. Maybe because I'm a bit older, so I'm thinking, you know, things happen in life, innit?
Yeah.
Anything can happen. That your man could have an accident and he ain't able to work for 6 months. Anything can happen. So realistically, if I'm thinking 2 to 3 months, because the shoe could be on the other, you know, flip it on the other shoe, I could lose my job. Do you know what I mean? Then he's got to try and support me.
Yeah.
So would you expect your man to support you if you lost your job?
This is what, no, I would not. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I'll be saving my money because at the end of the day, for example, say it's not just that you lost your job, but you lost the whole damn man because the relationship broke down. What are you going to do with yourself now? You need your money. You need your security.
So
now,
do you think
accident
money-
is different.
Do you think money is the key factor in a relationship?
No, but I know that money is a deal breaker. It can end up. A lot of relationship ends because of financial issues.
Right.
It does. Whether somebody's black, but you always spending. Oh, but you don't pay for this. Oh, but you don't buy me stuff. Money, cheating, them kind of things there. I swear it's on the top 5 or something. Somebody pass me the stats because I swear it is.
Because on our research
Money.
and that, like,
Money, come on.
statistics.
This one I like talking about money. Just do what you can do, right? Live below your means. If you want to live above your means, that's your business.
True.
So what do you mean by below your means? So what do you expect that they shouldn't do in order to make sure that they get their bills right? So if you can't manage your bills, you shouldn't be able to do what?
If you can't manage your bills, you shouldn't be able to get luxurious stuff. Like, for example, having a trainer once a month is a luxury. It's not a necessity.
Yeah, fact.
True.
Right?
True.
Okay, going out to eat or having a takeaway 2-3 times a week, luxury.
True.
You can buy food,
True.
you can cook at home. There's things that people can do. I'm not saying that anybody should live their life such and such way, but you gotta be able to pay for it, bro. Like, I'm not gonna.
No, I definitely get what you mean still.
Yeah,
True. So
Yeah.
it's car a luxury?
Car. Depends. You see, the thing is this now. Now, if you need your car to go to work, it's a necessity. However, the type of car, yeah, you want to get a car with this engine that's going to consume this much petrol, you're paying this much tax, like, come
You're
on.
financial advisor, you know. This is mad.
You got to think smart because at the end of the day, that money there that you're spending to pay, because some people have cars on finance and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You could actually put that money into investment. No
Yeah,
matter how
yeah,
small
true,
it is, you
true.
can put shares into these little companies or whatever.
True.
Instead of, oh, because I want to look cute on the road with my friend then. But then when you're rocking homeless, how's it looking?
Can't pay your electric bill, can't pay
You're
the gas
fully
bill.
little like financial advisor. You'll be the
I just
type,
love
yeah.
money. I love money, so I don't want money to leave me, so I have to be smart about money.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on, you know not talking about money. No, don't try it.
Not the cap.
Don't
Stop
try
the
it.
cap, man.
Don't
Stop the
try it.
cap. Flipping out. You're definitely checking all the bills. I can see you fully doing that.
That's got
You
spreadsheet.
You're checking all the bills,
Spreadsheet.
like even if it's not your side of it, you're definitely checking it. Like, I can tell that you're just that type. You wanna not necessarily have control, but you wanna know everything that's going on.
I do, because then when I'm saying I'm going out too, because I am, do you know what? I'm the type of friend, I got a friend like this, and she says, anytime I want to go somewhere, I know there's one person I can call, they always say yes, they never say money's an issue, and that's me. Reason being, I know what I like to do. So you know some people, like for example, we're talking about this, you know in parties, in dancehall, a lot of people buy their alcohol to surround the table to look cute and everything, but really and truly don't have no money in the bank. Right? Now, a lot of people do
Was
that.
that the yardie scene, yeah?
Yeah. A lot of
You know
people
what?
do that
I think
to
that's
impress
the yard,
people.
Yeah.
It's outside as well.
Yeah.
But they do that
I
to
saw
impress
that.
people. Now, that's okay. Impress them all you want. But then when you go home, you don't have any money. Now, I will rather stack, because I'm not even curious about alcohol. Even when I'm hosting, and they're like, oh, I'll give you a bottle of rum. I don't want rum. I'd rather have a Magnum and water. Right?
Okay.
I'm not going to stand there just to impress people. Oh, this looks cute, so I need this on my table. When I'm not going to drink
No, but
it.
it's different settings though. It's different.
What do you
It's
mean?
different in the sense of that, right, cool. The man's going out, you get a table. Or so
I'm listening.
cool. The man's going out, yeah, we get like, man, are getting a table. You can't have like a good, let me say, 7 man with like 1 bottle on the table.
Okay, but this is the thing though, that's what I'm saying. You see, peer pressure is a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
What if you're not even a drinker though? Because I'm not even a drinker.
That's true.
Like some people when I go party, they go, oh, everybody's putting money together to get alcohol. And even recently somebody said, I'm never going to ask Sasha because she don't drink. I don't really drink.
Yeah,
but obviously if everyone's putting together or whatnot and you need a little something, but there's a budget, there's a limit. Because I'm not going to be spending this and that on alcohol. Like I go out to make money, not spend money. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, darling.
So when they do like the £600, £7 tables and they say, oh, everyone's got to contribute £100.
Are you mad?
No, we got to, no, but I feel like beforehand you better already know like the settings, innit? Like you should already know, right, like your spending limit if you go out. Yeah, because there's no way.
If it's food,
especially if you're not even drinking from the bottles as well. Because it will be the person who spends the least be trying to like take the most of the drinks and it's like, oh,
even that.
Put that bottle down. Like, you need to put in on this, my guy.
Yeah.
Like you best get your cup and like pour it in.
And 2 drinks and I'm done. That's it. I can't drink anyway. This is what I'm saying. So it's mad.
Well, what's your go-to? What do you like drink? What's your go-to drinks?
I'll drink a Magnum, you know. Or any and Coke.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, cool. You redeemed yourself. Stop. Redeemed yourself.
I'm the Ray nephew. Hold on. I'm bacon in it. It's in my blood. I have to. Hold on. Ray nephew. I got a sweet tooth. I like the Serrano as well. I like a bit of. You get me? That's sweet.
You know, yeah, with this Serrano, like you can't really call yourself a drinker if you're drinking the Serrano.
No, but I'm not a heavy drinker.
No, it doesn't have to be a heavy drinker, yeah.
I'm not a heavy drinker, but
well, if you're drinking Ray, you can't really say you're not a heavy drinker at the same time.
I can drink rum, but I don't like brandy. I don't like the smell of it, don't like the taste of it, and I'm not really a whiskey person, so I'm not a drinker like that. I can drink a Magnum and mix up a little, not even Boost. I don't even like Boost. What's the other one?
Red Bull.
The Red Bull.
Yeah,
I can do the Red Bull. That's the real one. I don't like the Boost. Yeah, I can't do the Boost. Taste, I don't know.
Interesting.
It's got a funny taste to it.
Yeah.
Can't explain.
And alcohol's crazy anyway. It's not that good for you to have all these bottles and drinking it. And the more it's there, the more you. It's not good for you, you know.
True. Don't be like me. Don't be like a. No. I'm not an alcoholic.
No, you got people that partying every day of the week and they're drinking these things.
No.
It's not
when
good.
I do events, I do see some, weekly faces. But you know what, ladies, that's about it. You know. We have to let the people know where they can find you.
Would you like to tell us what you drink?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Try to come out a bit. Try to expose us.
Tigers loves Coke and Henny, man. Like, so Hennessy, when you're not ready to hit me up, we'll work together, innit?
Coke and Henny.
Okay.
But before we hit the commercial break, would you like to let the people know where they can find you?
So you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere at forever_Sasha. That's 4EVA_Sasha.
And
Instagram, Choose Debate 2020.
cool, catch you later, yeah?
Peace.
Well.
That was good though.
That was a mad show.
That was good still.
That was a mad show.
Good energy still. Good energy still.
We did it.
Guys.
You lot are sick, man. I'm jumping on you lot shows. I'm jumping on like, that's a Ty Gibz show for now. Like, damn. That was just half an hour.
That was good.
You get me?
Yeah.
Not planned as well, you know what I'm saying?
That wasn't planned, just off the...
I find those are the best shows anyway.
Yeah, no, cool.
Yeah, when you don't plan it.
But if you didn't have a topic or like, you know what I'm saying, you didn't have a topic or anything to talk about, you literally just sat down.
But I dashed my topic away and you had a sick one that lasted.
But no, that was good, Ty Gibz.
Yeah.
I love your name, I swear down, Ty Gibz. That sounds like, but you're always interested in entertainment.
Yeah, I've been doing it for time.
Your name sounds showbizy.
I appreciate that. It's just
Ty Gibz. And the BAFTA winner is Ty Gibz. Come on.
I am dead. The BAFTA, you know.
Oh yeah, BAFTA's for actors, isn't it?
You never know, you can act. You can get...
Being top boy.
You don't actually know what Top Boy is though.
Don't you?
No, I started to watch it back in the day, but then like, I started to get more busier and then I stopped hearing it. So
Do you watch Top Boy?
I think I wasn't too the rest of the new series.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, I preferred the last one.
That just happened?
No, the last one before that, when he like filmed some in Jamaica and stuff, I feel that had a bit more of a storyline. Whereas this one,
So you don't care about the ending then?
I mean, it was shocked.
It was bad.
It was terrible how he did it. But you know there's going to be repercussions.
But I was getting tired of thingy anyway, Jamie.
Was you?
Jamie was getting a little bit. Before, like, I really liked Jamie. I wanted to protect Jamie. I didn't want him to get hurt.
Yeah, this is
But
like,
now I'm
this is
like...
actually like an on-air conversation that you lot could be having. See how life works?
I know, it's content, innit?
For real.
But you lot can carry on in it, don't mind me.
No, we don't want to interrupt your show with your music thingy.
It doesn't bother me one bit.
So what do you think of Jack?
Who's Jack?
Jack's the one with the plaques.
Do you want to record this? Do you want to-
He's recording
It's
right
good
now.
already, still.
Oh.
That's why I take on the music.
So you think of Jack?
Who's Jack?
Jack's the one that's with Ashley, female. She has this, the lesbian one, but she has a sister who's
Oh, the
pregnant.
lesbian girl?
Yeah.
Jack.
What do you think of her?
I like her better than I like Jamie. I don't like her sister. Although in the end she went smart and thingy. But she's a liability. I can't trust her. I don't know when her head's gonna tick. So I don't want her around me. I don't think she should be around Kano's character either. I do like Kano's character even though he killed Jamie.
Kano's, I can't lie, Kano's an excellent actor still. Can't
Yeah.
lie.
I think he's bad.
Yeah, he gets it.
He's bad. He's bad. I don't
Sorry,
think
I
he gets
keep
much
changing.
rating.
Yeah, man, I think he's a proper actor. I
He
can't
is
lie.
a proper
I can see him as like
Yeah.
on some
But don't
blockbuster.
forget, they've all gone to acting school, innit? So.
But much
Well, what they should have.
musicians, most musicians can't act. Like really, they're either good at
You get me?
music or they're good at
Yeah.
acting. It's rarely that you get. They're
But I feel
good
like
at
a lot of people think that acting's easy.
No,
Oh, it's not. It really isn't.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people think like people just going to acting, but it's like, no, it's a lot more deeper.
Yeah,
So.
definitely. It's not easy
Because
still.
I feel like, right, I could be a good actor, but I would have to actually go to acting school, I'm not gonna lie.
You have to
Yeah,
practice,
you
innit?
have
It's
to
like anything.
practice
100%.
and get into the role, and you have to kind of believe
vulnerable
you're in
as
that
well.
role as well. Especially if you're doing a character that's like yeah.
This is the last time we're not on air yet.
Oh.
I'm
But
gonna
you've
cut
got
off.
old man being on your chin still. Like it's great fact you're looking like an old man. I'm saying you want to age gracefully, alright?
There's always that. No, we're going back on air, yeah. We're
You think I'm joking?
We're gonna stop.
Yeah, man, it's something on your chin stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought she was mocking the fact of like my beard, innit? I thought she was trying to hate on my
No, I
beard.
never hate on the beard. Can't even grow one. No, I can't do that.
Wait, who can't grow?
I can't grow one, so I can't hate on what I can't have.
No, but you
Do
said
know what
like
I
you
mean?
want to grow one though.
No, but I'm saying, why can I hate on something that I can't have? Like, I don't get that privilege. It doesn't
Right,
make
if you
sense.
want, I'll pay for you to get a beard.
No, I'm alright, you know. It always gets me. People hate on stuff that they don't even have. It's mad.
Nah, I get your logic though, still.
No, I get it still.
I get your logic still.
Like, oh, why you driving around this bang up car? But do you have a car though? I don't get it.
No, I understand you still.
Okay, what we doing?
Hmm?
We don't talk about Top Boy?
You could talk about Top Boy as much as you want.
Kit dying. Do you think that was justified?
Wait, hold on.
I mean, he set up the little boy, innit?
He
He
did.
set up the little boy.
But he was looking out for his friend.
I hear that. He was trying to get back, but when it's a kid, it's a different story. If it was a big man, fair enough, I get it. Like, obviously, violence is obviously wrong anyway, but it's a kid.
However, these kids aren't really kids. Literally, they're kids in body, but their mind is in the streets. They're like so old. Like, he could have got him killed, you know?
But he did, don't it?
No, he could have got Jamie and his brothers killed. Instead,
Oh, but they look.
so they're deadly.
Shout out to everyone who's currently locked in right now. It's your boy the Tigers representing Onto FM 95.5. And you know, for the last half an hour, we're going to kick up another debate, isn't it? Because I've got two special guests inside the studio. Would you like to let them know who you are?
My name's Eva Sasha.
My name's Lam from Truths.
And obviously, like, just during, like, as the music was playing, we was kind of talking about Top Boys and acting and everything. So, those that are interested inside Top Boy, feel free to get involved into the conversation at 0788 055 955. And if you're not, you're going to learn a bit about Top Boy, innit, just like myself. So, as we were saying,
Yes, Kit, I wanted to know, because this is something that I was very strong, like I believe fully my view was correct, even though it's a view. Do you think that Kit being killed by Jamie was justified?
I think, like I was saying, being a kid, I think that's a deep, you have to kind of have a real strong stomach and really not have a conscience to go through that. Because I think me getting a kid hurt
Yeah.
that would bother my conscience. But that's just me. Like, I don't think I could carry on as normal without being traumatized that I've hurt a child.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
I think there's levels to it, but there are some people with they're used to violence or they're used to that sort of lifestyle. For them, it's nothing. So
Yeah.
obviously, if you're on the streets and you're doing all those things, you're used to it.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I think I couldn't do that. So I think he was wrong. I think personally. he was
You
wrong.
personally might have been wrong. You would have been wrong maybe because you're an adult, you know, you're not in the streets. But
Yeah.
is Kit even that much older than the young boy that he got killed? First off,
As the character?
yeah,
I think Kit as the character was what? 19, 20 or something like that. And what the little boy was, he would have been, I think now the younger boy was what, 14.
so not that much difference. And we have
He's a
14-year-old that's in the gap. It doesn't matter.
He's a youth.
These are the youths, yeah, that will climb upon you and give 2 stab in your neck back and bloof. Game over. You cannot play. You cannot. They're active in the streets. I hear what you're saying. He wasn't an ordinary kid. He wasn't an ordinary kid. He's in the street.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing his thing. But I get your logic and I understand that, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess different situation, different people that act differently. I think that Kit being killed by Jamie was justified, but not because of the reason that you said. Only because, for me, I know Kit was trying to look out for his friend when he set up the little boy. And like he said, he didn't mean for him to get killed or whatever. But my thing why I feel like it's justified for Jamie to kill him is that Kit was okay with Jamie packing up his 2 brothers after they've been through so much to move away and go somewhere else with him. Instead of saying, you know what, Jamie, let me duck out, you stay here with your brothers and stuff. He wanted Jamie to mash up his life and his 2 brothers' life to go with him. That was a selfish act and you deserved a bullet for that. In the movie.
In the movie.
So alright, let's change it because we're living in a time where people watch Top Boy, but Top Boy it happens in a real life.
True.
So say a big man or a big older person did that to a younger youth, would you think that's right? Because Top Boy is acting, right? But it's showing some form of reality that happens in different parts of London. Would you think that's right?
Wait, can you explain the situation? For those
Situation.
for those that are on the same wave as me that ain't really watch Top Boy like that.
Ah, cool. So people talk about Top Boy and just the situation with the character Kit that had killed the younger boy. What's the young boy's name again?
I don't remember.
Anyway, Jamie's brother's little friend, right? Because he killed him as being like a snitch, getting Jamie into prison and all of that. So what we're discussing, is it right for an older guy, maybe 20, 21, to kind of get a 14-year-old beaten up? Because, all right, he didn't expect him to get murdered. That wasn't the...
Are you with the story so far?
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to get murdered. Like, it was just to rough him up in it, to make him know that you don't run things in it. And that's what you probably wanted him to do. However, it got out of hand and he got murdered.
So the 21-year-old.
The young boy got murdered, but it was the 21-year-old that set him up by like other people to go in. Do you know what I'm saying? But then now, Jamie killed his friend when he found out. Well, he was told he had to kill his friend because if he didn't, he would have get killed as well. So, but do you think it's right what Kit had done and get the young boy set up? And I'm saying, like, in a real life, would that be acceptable?
The game's the game as bad as it is, isn't it? Like if you're in that world and you know if that's what you're if that's cause, like you know you can't shoot and they're not except to be shot back at.
Fully.
So if you're living that life, you know the rules of the streets, innit? So regardless of the age, it is what it is.
Once you're active, you're active, man.
Like if like because you're all involved in it. Like because if you're winning, you'll be cool to beef guys that are older than you. But when you're losing, you can't start playing victim. Yeah, and for me, it's just like, alright, cool. If it was someone who's not in the game and all that, like, if it's just a young guy who you're just moving to or whatever, then I'll be like, alright, cool, like, now he's not involved. But if this is your op, boy, the game's the game, unfortunately.
They were all supposed to be friends. Jamie's little brother and the victim, the little boy, was supposed to be friends, but he set up Jamie to go to prison because he got ordered by some bigger man to do that, you know, whatnot. So it doesn't matter, it is what it is. Once you're in, and unfortunately, it doesn't matter if you're 17 or 70. I feel like once you're involved in that, to me, boy, that's what it is. However, Kit saying, I just wanted them to rough him up. I'm not really buying that much. Even if Kit really felt that, I feel like if you're gonna order somebody else to do a job, you can never tell how far they're gonna go with it. Do you understand? Because had he gone for the little boy, boxed him up one, two, the little boy decided to pick up a knife and go after him, and the man had a gun, he would have killed the little boy. So everybody's gonna protect themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So saying I just wanted to box him up, box can lead to murder real quick.
But this is what I'm saying. Did it need to go to that extent?
What? To kill him?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of things don't need to necessarily go to
It
that
needs to
far
go to that
extent.
extent.
A lot of the time it doesn't need to, but obviously that's how it kind of gets.
Yeah.
But look at, I mean, so do you agree with how certain things are in, let's talk about London in a sense. Do you think it is right to be how, because a lot of young people, you can't talk to them now. You can't speak to them. You can't say to them.
Well, I can
"Listen,
say it's
you
the
can't
right.
do that."
It's not that you can't. It takes the right person to.
I agree with
Because
that.
no
I agree
random
with
like I don't know, Stephen could approach like.
that. Stephen, you know.
Yeah.
Stephen,
Big up
Like-
Stephen loud. Big up
Yeah,
Stephen.
so apologies to any Stevens out there, but I'm just saying, like, if it's a 14-year-old you living this life, whatever, it take like someone like me, I can possibly chat to him. Someone who he can resonate with, cool. But you can't get no random teacher trying to tell you what, like, or sometimes not even parents are able to do that job, unfortunately. You get me? However, obviously it depends on your relationship with the parent, but
Right.
it takes the right person to. Because I remember when I was that age, there are certain elders where it's like, you know what, yeah, these men already know. You like these are certain men that you look up to, and if they're saying nah, like, bro, just focus on your books, you're gonna start doing it. It all like comes down to those that are around you. And also if you flip it, there are certain elders that were like, what? I come, let's do this, and it's just like you kind of get peer pressure to do certain things. You get me?
It's that mixed with also who you are, because
Yeah.
we can all be a product of our environment, yes. But in the movie also, Jamie's brother, I can't remember his name, not the little one, the middle
Oh,
one.
the one that's in uni.
Yeah, he decided to choose that route and just literally go to uni. He didn't want the hard life. He didn't want to do all of them kind of stuff there. And it would have been the easier thing to say, you know what, I'm going to join the man them. I'm one of the man them, Ray Tay. But he decided to go down a
The
different
university.
avenue. No one didn't really need to speak to him. Yes, Jamie said do good or whatever.
Yeah.
But look at the little brother. The little brother looked like he's going to be a little Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he might kill Sully still.
I'll be honest with you, when I was watching
Don't kill
when
Sonny,
I was when I was watching the series at first, I thought that's what he was going to do. I thought he was going to kill Jamie, the brother.
Oh.
When I first watched it, because obviously he had this hatred towards him to think, well, it was your fault why you went to prison and you left us to fend for ourselves. And remember, they're orphans, their parents are passed, aren't they?
Yeah.
So he's like took on the parent role. So he feels like he's been betrayed. So I thought,
So what's going to happen now that Jamie's dead? Are they going to go in
well,
the
this
foster
is
care?
it. No, no.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. But I think now that
Oh, no.
he's gonna turn.
No.
He's gonna turn, and I think he'll probably will turn to the streets, and he would want to get revenge.
Because he's
on
the one that saw Sully killing his brother, like
They
right
both saw
there.
him. But even the older brother was dead. The
ran up
the
second.
middle brother.
The
They
first-
both had saw that he had killed him. So that means you never know. The guy that was in university, he might switch.
No, I think that was a great foreshadowing, because the way how they zoom in on the brother once he saw Sully, the little brother, right?
Yeah.
They didn't give that much camera time to the, I might be wrong, but they didn't give much camera time. Yeah, they didn't give much camera time to the middle brother, thinking the little brother's going to be a savage and then he's going to run the man out, do you know what I mean?
So
I'm trying to.
He'll be the new top boy.
Yes! Yeah.
What they said in it, you get me?
No, it's mad. No, it's
Wait,
mad.
so how did you find? Wait, so where did you guys grow up?
Batsy, South London.
Okay, so you grew up in Ends.
I grew up in Benz, yeah. So I grew up in Benz, grew up with like where you got the likes of Soul Solid.
Go.
Got 21 seconds to go.
I got 21
Yeah,
seconds.
so I grew up in a time where there was a lot of badness that
You
happened.
do know that song, right?
Yes, I'm not that young, man. I'm not that young, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot of badness that happened and stuff like that. But again, it was like what route you want to take. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I could have been what's the word? I could have been influenced to go and follow certain people that did do the bad things and stuff like that. But I was lucky and fortunate enough to have a strong mind in order to follow my own. And some people, if they don't have that support at home, that's a one thing as well. If they don't have a support home, like you said, if they don't have a parent that they can talk to and relate to, then yeah, that's when you can lead. Or if I'm not getting the level of the attention here, then I'll get it elsewhere. I'll go to the streets. But because I did have that, I was able to kind of be like focused.
Or were you ever tempted to, or like was there
Yeah,
ever parts when you dibbled and doubled?
Yeah, I think every young person, like regardless of what route they take, they were always tempted to do something. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't. I would be lying, but I think yeah, I hear my mum's voice, I hear the harsh Jamaican accent. I'm like, yeah, it's my life.
It's not you.
It's not me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think also I have an older brother, so my older brother took the route of the other side. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then, because I saw him, how things went for him, I thought, yeah, I can't literally make my mum go through that again, all that stress and all that. I couldn't do it.
Okay. Do you want to try pushing your cable a bit more in?
Is it?
I'm not sure if it's.
No.
Alright, cool.
Is in? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't think. Yeah, I just don't think I could do that. But the thing about me, because of where I've grown up, that's why I have that mentality of like, you can't ever judge a person because everyone's upbringing is different. You know what I'm saying? So I will never ever look down on a person and think, oh, well, I'm better than you because everybody's life and situations are different. So.
Big up yourself. Well, big up yourself for surviving it, you get me? Because like the struggles are real, the pressures are definitely there. Obviously it takes, you know, yourself, because at the end of the day, like, no one could actually force you to do anything. It's really making your own decisions. And you? As in like, whereabouts did you grow up?
Oh, so I spent my pre-adolescent years in Jamaica, and then I came here, and basically been here. So, how do you want to slice
What's
that?
here? You could have been.
What part of JA?
Kingston, 13.
Okay.
Oh, it's not from outside.
Yeah, but when I came here, I lived in Bermondsey for the longest time. So around then, don't be that. Bermondse's lit. Yeah.
Did I say anything? Did
The face you got.
I say anything?
Bermondsey is lit.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because I have so much like great memories there. Like really and truly, I actually lived on Jamaica Road. Imagine coming from Jamaica, living on Jamaica Road.
Yeah, that's
funny.
No, but Bermondse's lit, and obviously there weren't many Jamaican people around where I was living, so it's kind of like I was a celebrity. So imagine it was lit. Do you know what I mean? Like,
what age did you come over? What age?
I was 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said mad lit. Yeah, but yeah.
What? So did you have to deal with any like hood difficulties or like
Growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like with the top. Actually.
See, you gotta be honest, you know.
I was gonna say not like the top boy situation, but yeah, of course we do. We all do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
No, some people don't. It depending on the area. You get me?
no, I mean like like difficulties. Everybody's got their own little struggle or whatnot going on or whatever. But not because of Bermondsey. It's because like when I was 16, I decided that hey, I'm 16. Law says like I'm technically an adult. I left home. Like let me go do this by myself and all that kind of stuff. And I got myself in a whole ton of issues. Like seriously, I got arrested. It got mad. But it is what it is. And to be honest, if I hadn't gone through that, there's so many things that's happening right now in my life, or even with my kids, that I wouldn't be able to say, you know what?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get you. Obviously, big up yourself. No. You know what? When you said 16, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a grown woman.
Yeah.
Well, when you felt like that, I thought you was gonna go down the route of like the legal way, but like you had financial troubles and. No. She went straight to the hood.
Money was never the problem. See what I'm talking about? I love money too much for money to be a problem.
Oh really? But I've never have guessed that. Never have guessed that.
Yeah, man. You.
What about me? Obviously, I grew up local to you still, so I grew up in Tooting.
Man from Tooting.
Big up Tooting. SW17, yeah.
Well, I've fully been on the first call tonight. No, and you know what, yeah? Area. Alright, cool. Growing up.
Beck or Baldway?
Oh, Beck.
Okay.
So that's more like the calmer side, so yeah.
Calmer side. Alright, cool.
Broadway's hood.
It's alright, cool. In regards to her area, yeah. If I told her I'm from Tooting, if I said Broadway, I'm more likely to, RIP than Beck.
Oh.
You get me?
Yeah.
Not saying like bet you're 100%, like you're still tooting at the end of
So
the day.
you're the bougie tooting resident.
Kinda am, yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm not lie. I'm on the side where like we got nicer houses.
Yeah.
But yeah, so growing up, I didn't really see no hood stuff in it. Like, I just grew up like normal, like a normal kid. It wasn't until I got to school where I started seeing, oh, like, that's when I started learning about all of this. Because when growing up, all I knew about was Brixton, Peckham,
Yeah.
Stockwell. You hear about these bad areas, but I didn't know nothing about around me. It wasn't until I got to school now, where like, obviously secondary school, I'm coming across these different people. You hear these different things now, and you find out, oh, certain man come to my school. Like some of these man come to my school, and then obviously you start seeing certain things, and then obviously my brethren from my year group, like my own brethrens, where I had their affiliation. So it's just like you kind of come across it, but I was never a part of it.
Right.
But some of my boys are, well, after a while, like, wow, they're going to these blocks. I want to go there too.
Yeah.
That's when I learned I was not about that life. Oh my gosh, got it hard now. The worst thing is being like you're not from it, because at the end of the day, like you know how like every man gets challenged in it, and there's only so much you can say. Well, I'm so and so's brethren.
Yeah.
Now why am I here? Oh, bet. No, it happened a couple of times. That's when I learned. Nah, this is not me, because it's just like obviously everyone's got anger issues until it's time to switch up. That's when I learned, yeah, this ain't me. Like, I can be bad in school as much as I want, but the road thing, yeah, it's not me.
Street life's not for you.
It's not me. I'm too much of a, no man, I got a career. I'm too much of a sweet boy for that. So yeah, that's how I kind of grew up from it and out of it. Although I was never really in it. If that makes sense.
You escaped it.
Escaped.
Yeah, 100%. Well, your hands are scary, you know, boy.
Well, Batsy.
Yeah.
That's what
Your hands are the ones I'm talking about, mainly. Boy.
Listen, when they're nice people, you know.
Huh?
Batsy's like.
No, they're nice to you. They're nice to you.
They're nice to me.
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, why would you get tough?
When I was a youth, because I'm older, I'm low.
Yeah.
So when I was a youth, I used to go, tooting up. Yeah.
Don't forget, your girl is different though. Respectfully. It's two different lives.
Do you know?
It's two different things.
I agree to some extent, but I think this generation of younger people have grown up in just fear, like, oh no, I can't go Croydon. When you can't go Croydon? I used to go from school, I used to jump on the bus, let's go Croydon, whatever.
That's you though, it's different. No, because I don't think that's ever changed though.
Really?
Wait, do people still do that? Say they can't go to A, B, and C?
Yeah.
There are ops always like.
But wait, hold on a second. So how do we develop these ops? I don't understand, because I see some random person that you don't even look thug, you're not even thug, but you're saying I can't go here. What? How does
I'm not gonna lie, I was never about that life, but at the same time, I couldn't really go Battersea like that. I couldn't really go Wandsworth, I couldn't really go Junction like that.
Why? Because they don't know your face, so it's like, who's this
No,
person?
not even
Where
what,
is
who's
that?
this? It's the area that I'm from. Because there are times.
But how would they know you're from Tooting?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because we get approached. Am I lying, bro?
Oh, you
get
telling me
approached.
from Tooting?
Huh?
You snitched on yourself. You telling me from
No,
Tooting?
if I was to say it, it's long.
You should have said you're from Bermondsey.
Don't think people know each other in it.
Yeah.
You get me? And especially with my school, because I went to Ernest Bevan in it.
Okay.
You get me? So it was a mad mix. Everyone kinda.
No.
Exactly. So even if I lied to my man, he could have asked his brethren, who's the shoot? Well, yeah, I swear.
Yeah, but you could go to Ernest Bevan and still live in Batsy.
No, 100%. But I'm just saying, you can get caught out at certain times. I don't know how to describe it, but it can get very tacky, innit?
I remember when I was in
varies.
school, that was an issue. People were saying they can't go here and there, and I always used to think.
I still went there, but you just hope not to come across certain man or.
Yeah.
Because I remember I had an old student and like she had a lot of anger issues. I thought, cool, I'm gonna take you boxing and that. Because obviously you like fight, punch a bag, because that's more safer, right? So, but obviously she was from Roehampton, and then where the boxing was is in Tooting. So like, the Nightingale School.
Okay,
Yeah, they had a boxing ring there. And I remember driving my first car, it was a Peugeot 106, so it's proper manual, there's no, you have to do all the stirring,
I get what you mean,
muscles, yeah. So she was panicking a bit, thinking the car's gonna cut out, and I was like, no, the car's fine, like it's running fine. Because she's like, no, because Davina, because if it cuts out, like it's gonna be peak. Because she's like, she can't go to Tooting. I was like, what? You mad? She's like, I can't even go to Wandsworth. I said, but you live in Roehampton. Like for me, it was like bizarre, and she was proper like, everyone was proper scared, like they're breathing heavily, they're sweating, and everything like that. I'm thinking, so it's kind of like, it's like she could go, but she has to be in a car. I've got to be in a car with her, and then just make sure she drives. Like, for me, that's mad. That's mad. And at that time, she was what, 14, 15. I was like I would have hated to be a young person like her at that time, like, because it's not fun.
I don't think it's really at that time. I feel like it's always been the case.
But she's a girl though. That wasn't even a boy. It was a girl.
But then was she affiliated or?
Probably was, because I can go anywhere when I was younger. I don't get it. I know a lot of people couldn't or say they couldn't, but I don't.
Yeah.
I was never restricted.
Hey, girls are
So
different.
but girls as well. I went to a girls' school. They were saying that they couldn't go places.
Then that means there must be a
there must be, because
kind of affiliation.
Yeah, I just thought it was always mad. For me, it just bizarre. Like,
Wow.
from a particular postcode, you can't go there. Like, even
And
if
these
you-
are from people that are not even homeowners, right? The council can move them out in a minute, right? It's crazy. It's always been crazy to me.
So
Yeah.
yeah, for me, it's just it's always baffled me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's because you never really lived it in a way.
The thing that I've seen
You
it.
sound like you're
I've
actually
seen it.
traumatized by something that happened. Because he's like,
Every man's had trauma in it, but then, cool, because when I say girls, it's not even in a sexist way, but certain girls will make a house party and invite man them that are from different ends. But it's like, oh, don't worry, it's alright, that's Jonathan, I know him. These times now, Jonathan is like he's like the top dog from this end, like he's basically like stubborn on roads. And then it's like, oh, but then that's my friend, I don't know, Dwayne. These times now, Dwayne, like, he's top man on the end. So for the man them is like, right, these are serious donnies you're bringing.
Yeah.
Compared to girls, so it's like, oh no, that's just my friend. Just because you know about his government name, that don't mean nothing. They'll dip every man for fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
wow.
It's mad. It's mad.
Okay,
Life is hard out here, boy.
that's what I'm saying. So if you're involved, as peak as it is, like you kind of chose it, innit? For those that, like, for me, like, if you didn't, then cool, like, allow my man in it. There are certain times when I got moved and it's like, I'm not even involved, you get me?
Yeah.
Don't think I was getting, like, when I was 14, 15, I was still getting G-checked by Donnies that are 21, like I'm 18, like these big dons, innit? So if I was somebody else who was about it at that age, boy,
Yeah.
I'm up in it.
And don't you feel like a lot of people decide to join a gang or get into that life for protection, so they can have like a brotherhood or a crew to protect them?
Yeah.
And I guess I feel like that's definitely a form of entry.
But you didn't take that route. You decided this isn't about me. I don't want it.
It's not me. Like, it was not me. I was a I don't know. I'm trying to try to keep it clean in it. I was a good you in it. I was a good you in it.
But yeah, some people might have dealt with that differently to you and say, he tried to bad me up. I know who his enemy is. I'm going to go friend his enemy and join their gang.
That is long.
That's too much mix.
That is long.
That's so.
No,
now I'm involved just for one you.
No, but they might keep on getting bad up. Like you said, you got approached a couple times. Some people can't take that. They'll be like, all right, so you're from Green. I know the man them from White don't like you.
I'm just have to join a whole gang.
Yeah. And I feel like that's why a lot of people do join
Me
gang for
personally,
protection.
alright, cool. If I was more, rough and all of that, if I was more about it, I wouldn't necessarily join a gang just to bad my man up.
Not to bad him up for protection.
No, if I got beef with one guy, for me, I only just got beef with one guy in it. If I'm not involved, because then deep in, I don't even gangs. You're not once you're involved, now you're beefing man who you don't even know.
It's
you
like
don't even
what
know
you
who
were
all
saying
the ops
about
are.
the women and the men with the not wanting to be talked down to. You getting bad up. One time, some people don't like that. I don't want to get bad up again. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna be in a gang right now because I have to protect myself. I need a gun. I need a knife. I need to.
Yeah, and it could be that particular person that's touched you that you feel, oh, we get revenge on. But then if you get revenge on that person, that's it. It's a madness. Because sometimes you could be thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna go get my revenge and leave. I don't want no madness, but the madness can still come to you.
Somebody else wants
revenge.
You know what I'm saying?
And also,
but well done you though. Big up yourself.
I appreciate it.
Big up yourself.
I appreciate it. And you kind of threw me off.
Yeah, maybe.
No. Don't forget leaving as well. Because eventually, cool. So if I hit that point, you know what? I don't want to live that life no more. I go down the church road. I still got ops. Because don't forget, probably just the other year, I probably just stabbed your brethren, you get me? And you can't just suddenly just drop out, you get me?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know what the process is, if you sign a form or you got to your ops, ends and apologize, but, so man, obviously big 30s and that,
And they're still in it.
Not necessarily still in it, but like you still got your ops. Like it's not just easier of. Because at the end of the day, like you were beefing for years, like so, man, like you don't like each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mad.
Crazy world.
Obviously, shout out to everyone who is locked in.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, that's how I guess how we got out of the hoodish.
Hoodish.
Huh? Hoodish. Or yeah, I'll say hoodish.
Surviving the hood.
Surviving. I am dead. We like to let the people know where they can find you.
Let the people know, because I'm just thinking about you getting bad up a couple times. And
what about me
no,
getting bad up?
No, it's a good thing. Like you literally like overcome it. You didn't get sucked into that life because
I don't think it was really. I don't know. For me, I don't think it was really an option like that. You know.
It wasn't.
Cause even the dollies from my end is like that's like you're doing you innit.
Yeah.
You get me? So, and then.
The fact that you can still say that now though, it's mad.
What?
Because you do have some people like you bad them up 1-2 times. I'm not getting bad up a next time. Bro, I'm going for a hammer, I'm doing something, and before you know it,
Well, obviously me now compared to me at the age of 14 is different, innit? But I don't know, even if I was to get bad up now, by the way, I ain't saying like I'm a big man or anything like that, or I can bad up anyone that's locked in. But I feel like the way how I would handle it is different. Back then, don't think I was naive. I didn't know nothing about roads, so it's fresh mind. Well, my brothers are cool with these man them. I can only be cool with these man them too.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, ain't that right, bro? That you just want to be cool with the oldest at least.
Yeah, definitely when you're young.
You know what I
It's a
mean?
big thing.
Like you want to be cool with the oldest, so that's what I kind of wanted. But it's some of the oldest cool, but other times it's just long in it.
yeah.
Cause like certain man just look at you as, well, who's this, and they just want to beef you for. Certain man just want to fight for fun. For me, I was never really a fighter like that either.
Definitely. But again, it goes back to like if you're exposed to it and you see that on a daily basis, you're gonna think, well, you know what, I'm gonna be that type of
But
way
then
as
certain
well.
man grew up in the ends, like your bits as well. Same blocks, like two man could grow up into the same block and then have 2 different careers.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Two
No,
different lives.
definitely, 100%.
So it really depends on how you decide to take it. Me personally, boy, was not going down that road. Wait, how did you survive? You've been quiet, I'm just deep here.
I ain't got the mic, but fucking, how did I survive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like, how did
Surviving the roads, surviving the ends.
by making mistakes and
When you in your mic, like,
Yeah, you got that? Talk to the mic.
yo, I'm there. But how did I survive or stay out of the road?
Yeah.
Is what you're asking me basically.
I say survive, yeah.
I just say making mistakes, doing things and seeing repercussions
Oh yeah, 100%. Bro.
and thinking, yeah man, this is
it's
myth.
long.
You
It's
get
long.
me? You don't want to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just trial and error, you get me? Just making mistakes and going through and being a smart guy and clocking that.
To be honest, you gotta learn the hard way sometimes, you know.
Come on.
As peak as it is, you definitely gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah.
See certain things to deep it. Even if I didn't see certain things, I have to like face certain things. I definitely would have obviously learned from it without having known how to deal with certain situations.
100 still.
You get me? Even from police as well, bro. But that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, that's police, child queue, yeah, let's not go there. You know about child queue, right? Child queue, that's another topic, that's another day.
Do all these cliffhangers that everyone's just dropping like this? You know, to be continued, like, it's cool. That's
Maybe
what
you
I
just
said.
don't know she called child key, but the child that they searched in a school, they strip search in a school, you heard about it, right?
Oh, that recent
That
one.
one,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
Oh,
They got the
okay,
child
yeah.
key. Yeah.
That's a whole, yeah, you're right. That's a whole different topic.
That's a whole different topic.
But that's well, I was gonna say the violation. Like that's not bad. Obviously, yeah, violation, but they were like crossing. Let me say like crossing the line.
Oh, they crossed the line, kicked the ball,
I know 100%.
Burn the line.
burn the line,
The line don't exist.
cremate it, everything.
Mm-hmm.
All types
Yeah.
of mad. Obviously, shout out to everyone who's got 10 girls. We like, ladies. We like to let the people know where they can find you.
Yep, so you can find me on Instagram or social media platform actually at forever_Sasha. That's the number 4 EVA_Sasha.
And you can find me on Instagram at ChooseDebate2020.
The thing is, I can't even say. I can't even ask. What's the celebration? What's
I'm
the
in the
big?
dance. What?
You was doing this before. You was doing this before. Like, what's this big
Yes,
thing
the
dance?
intro and the outro of my life.
I don't. No. Anyway, shout out to everyone who's been locked in. I can't even say. Obviously, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
It's been a while since I've had a guest on a Thursday. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Special Thursday.
Basically, yeah. Last time I had it was probably September. You know.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
So because obviously all of my talk shows are always Monday nights from 10 p.m. onwards.
Okay.
I don't really say 10 p.m. to midnight anymore. Okay?
It just
It goes on and guests coming late, innit? It's that simple, innit? But shout out to everyone who's been locked. I'm your boy DA Tigers, representing the Tiger Show each and every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m, Friday from 10 a.m. to midday, and then each and every Monday night from 10 p.m. to onwards. Onwards, innit? Don't get that right. Obviously, don't forget to follow the Instagram page too at OnTopOfFem. That is nice and simple at OnTopOfFem. Feel free to keep texting on the studio hotline at 078888 055 955. And I'm your boy, the Tigers. Follow me on the socials as well at the Gibz Show. That is the TYGIBZ Show. Ah, that's still. You're that on camera, innit? I might have to add that on to at the end of each and every one of my shows, you know. But yeah, I love saying like that. The TYGIBZ Show. Nice and simple, innit?
Sounds good.
Thank you. But yeah, any last thing you want to say to the people?
Just big up all the On Top listeners, and yeah, big up yourself. Thank you so much for having us. Ty Gibz with the celebrity star name. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
you love my name, don't you?
Ty Gibz. Listen to that. Ty Gibz. Ty Gibz. Come on.
You actually, I've never had nobody get my name like this before, you know. Oh my.
Now big up everybody that's listening. Have a blessed weekend. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the
And don't forget, people, I've got 2 future On Top FM presenters, man. So tell them the time on the show.
It was good, man.
Yeah.
No, it was good, man. It was good.
Well, how's that experience? All good.
It's a nice conversation. It's fluid.
These guys are so cool, man. They're so cool.
You gotta be cool. You gotta be just relaxed and you'll tense up.
I feel like I'm trying to teach you know. Anyway, people, we're out. You got Chris Goldfinger until 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and we're out.
We're outside.
Where did you? Where? We're outside the dog.
I don't know. I don't know.
You got a whole energy, don't you? You got energy.
You're lucky I sat here for this long. See, this is what I'm saying. If I don't really drink alcohol, it don't make no sense.
I can't imagine you drinking a whole lot.
I'll get hyper real quick.
Well, I just used to see people like drink alcohol and just get bare loose, like they just lose their minds.
I said losing their minds.
No, it's true.
It's true though, but yeah.
Some people's nights end before it's even started. Like clubs still opening, like you get me. Like DJs probably like still trying to set up and like some girls are yacked.